Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1558, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Where are the Guyana Highlands located? Northeastern South America. Shale is what kind of rock? Sedimentary rock. What was the home U.S. state of Alan Alda's characters in both M*Ash and The Aviator? Maine. Who played Mr. Pink in the movie Reservoir Dogs? Steve Buscemi. What city was the first American college located in? Cambridge, Massachusetts. Each year, about how many mint juleps are served over Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby weekend? 120,000. In the comic book series Strangers in Paradise, who did Kachu visit when she disappeared in Canada for 2 months? Emma. Which rapper had hits including Who Am I, What's My Name, and Gin and Juice? Snoop Dogg. Since 1949, what magazine has handed out the most prestigious Car of the Year award? Motor Trend. What is the national bird of the Bahamas? The flamingo. When did the Hindenburg airship disaster occur? 1937. What does a player generally use for a long fairway shot in golf? A wood or an iron? Wood. The town of Swords is located north of what European city? Dublin. What is the name of the distance around the outside of a circle? Circumference. Which NBA player once co-starred alongside Jean-Claude Van Damme in a major Hollywood action movie? Dennis Rodman. What instrument did Ray Charles play, despite being blind? Piano. Which states did the U.S. gain as a result of the Mexican-American War? New Mexico, California, and Texas. What is the capital of the Canadian province of Alberta? Edmonton. What was the last album recorded by the Beatles? Abbey Road. Who won an Oscar for the theme song from the movie Shaft? Isaac Hayes. Who won a Nobel Peace Prize in 1906 for his work at ending the Russo-Japanese War? Theodore Roosevelt. What new wonder of the world is located in Peru? Machu Picchu. The 1977 movie Saturday Night Fever was based on what New York Magazine article? Answer: Tribal Rights of the New Saturday Night. On what day of the week did January 1st, 2016 fall? Friday. What animal has the largest ears? Answer: An African elephant's ears can grow to be 6 feet long and 4 feet wide. Elephants use their ears to cool themselves in warm weather. Which World War II battle saw the greatest number of tanks used in world history? The Battle of Kursk. What position did Football Hall of Famer Dick Butkus play with the Chicago Bears? Linebacker. Smokers would rather fight than switch was a slogan for which brand of cigarettes? Tareyton. Us Tareyton smokers would rather fight than switch was the complete slogan. TV and print ads featured black-eyed smokers. By what other name is Loch Lomond known? Lake Geneva. What is the title of Boy George's autobiography? Take It Like a Man. Which major Australia city does the Fremantle City Port serve? Perth. What is 11 squared? 121. Who composed the jazz classic I Got Rhythm? George Gershwin. Radical Republicans impeached and tried to remove which U.S. president in 1868? Andrew Johnson. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Crossroads of America? Indiana. What year did Charles Perrault publish his version of the folk tale Cinderella? 1697. What French word for sled is given to a Winter Olympic event? Luge. What is the atomic number of nickel? 28. What country's flag was Christopher Columbus sailing under when he discovered America? Spain's. What is the only waterfall on the entire length of the Mississippi River? St. Anthony Falls. Who has been played in a movie by both John Gavin and Rex Harrison? Julius Caesar. What is the tallest type of horse? Shire. What was the nickname of the Battle of Khe Sanh? 77-day siege. What was the original name of TV Guide? TV Digest. In 2000, what character was elected U.S. President in the DC Universe? Lex Luthor. Which Wild West figure was nicknamed Little Sure Shot? Annie Oakley. What pharmaceutical company manufactures the drug Viagra? Pfizer. What element did Joseph Priestley discover in 1774? Oxygen. Comedy band Tenacious D took its name from what sportcaster's catchphrase for good defense? Marv Alberts. How many episodes of Petticoat Junction were made? 222. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.